Energy decks have taken over Historic, and they're really good. And now they're coming out with different flavors like Jund Energy, which we play in this video. And there's like Mardu Energy or just regular Boros Energy, but Energy is rampant. So I wanted to build a control list that would be good against that meta. And since they have so many cards that give them more cards for free, like a Johnny makes a 2/1, or Amulet feeds them cards, and of course Raptor just gives them a free card, we need good sweepers. And a Wrath of the Skies is probably one of the best sweepers against this decks right now. Generally, you're going to cast this where X is going to be 2, and you can cast X for 0 if you played like Tune the Narrative before, or you just happen to have some excess energy through Galvanic Discharge. But Wrath of the Skies is definitely a great sweeper for them. I'm also playing 2 Divine Purge in the main because, you know, fuck those energy decks. I'm playing with Divine Purge. And I also have 2 in the sideboard. We have no shortage of sweepers for energy decks. A card that just continues to impress me is this Invert Polarity counterspell. You choose a spell, flip a coin, you win the flip, you get the spell. If you don't, you just counter it. That's pretty good. And of course we have Phlage or Phlage, which I've been calling it because it sounds way cooler than Phlage. Or you can call it Phlage if you want to be suave about it. I don't think we need to say anything about this card. It's just good. A couple copies of the Ring and Teferi, of course, just your big top-end take over the game card. So this is my take on countering the meta a little bit. Interested to see what other people are doing. If you're not playing energy, what are you playing with to fight against all those decks? But as always, appreciate y'all for watching and check out these games. This video is brought to you by Lasagna.
God damn it, look at all that meat and cheese. Oh, fuck yeah.
That's a 6-lander. This is a 1-lander, but I have a truth. I mean, this is a bad keep, but I'm gonna do it. Yeah. If we don't hit a land here, just concede. I mean, it looks like it's going to be energy, so this is definitely the matchup we want. Got a Wrath. I got Divine Purge. I even can tune. Deathrite Shaman. Okay, maybe it's not energy then. Oh shit. We lost. And we lost. From 6 lands to 1 land. 25 lands in our deck. There's a Raptor. Alright, so this is going to be like some weird energy deck. I mean, we could still come back from this with Wrath. Some Jund energy. Perfect. Just go land, and we have a shot. Like, okay. I mean, that wasn't the land we needed necessarily. But it's a land. 1 more to go. And then we can do something. Questing Druid. Alright, what did they get? Static Discharge. And a land. Okay, this is like maybe the best case scenario. Even though we're going to take a ton of damage, but if we just hit a land here, we could be back in it. Come on, deck. Alright. Pretty unlucky. So we're playing like Jund Burn, I guess? Putting in my Divine Purges, putting in Emperor. I could probably put in 1 Verdict, maybe. I think I could probably cut Teferi. I don't really like cutting both. I'll leave 1. Iteration's kind of slow. This is a lot of removal. I'm gonna cut like this. Want to be a little bit more nimble, you know. Another one lander, good. All right, I guess we'll keep this. It's not gonna get any better than this, I guess. Magic be like that sometimes. Yeah, it's gonna be gross that they're playing black and just can Thoughtseize and duress me. It's actually not a bad draw. Death Right. Anything else? I mean, I'm gonna get rid of Death Right because I don't want them to exile my Phlage. God, this discard is killing me. I mean, I guess they're filling up my graveyard for Phlage. All right, one out, one in. A land would be great. I mean, I don't know what's going on in these games with the lands. It's so bad. Like we can't miss a land drop with control. It feels bad because we just have like mono 4-drops. This Divine Purge that wasn't going to do anything. Come on, deck. Not like this. I don't want them to get more value from the amulets. Plus, we put another card in the graveyard. All right, you got to give me something here. You got to give me a land, please. It's probably going to be a Triome. All right, well, we need to cut the negative energy. Okay. Positive vibes. Yes. Opponent's flooding out. We finally hit the 4th land. All right, are they gonna... Another amulet? Oh. Okay. Now it's like, do I want to... I mean, if I use Divine Purge, it almost helps them. Like, they have so much mana. It's not a good answer for this amulet. I mean, I guess I might use this Galvanic for... Okay, never mind. They killed it. So now I have enough cards for Phlage. Can we still call it Phlage? It just sounds way cooler. Or Phlage. opponent is really flooding. There's another Emperor for you. Bet they weren't planning on getting aggroed out of this game. All right. So they're going to bring in a lot of discard. Surprised to see like this much burn left still. Maybe I bring in more marches for the amulets. I think I'm gonna cut down on Divine Purge actually. I mean they almost become like a mid-range deck here. Actually, let's go back to being bigger. Although they might go faster. Maybe just one ring is fine. I'm gonna kind of reprieve on the draw. Sponkter donk. This is, yeah, okay, I guess. It's not good, but it's good enough. I don't want to have to mulligan a lot when our hand is going to get picked apart. Yeah, I'll hold up the Reprieve. Get rid of this questing druid they're about to play. Not get rid of it, but put it back to their hand. Just want to buy some time, really. I want to invert polarity an amulet, I think. But it might be worth just using on the questing druid. Oh, they didn't play it. Just land and pass. I like that. Definitely use it on the Raptor. Come on. That was their only red source. Alright, let's get a Wrath. I'm actually thinking about just taking this tune. So I don't really have anything to do here. That's a good draw. Do I want a Galvanic Discharge? I mean, I have Verdict. I have Wrath of the Skies. I think I'd rather have like a Phlage here. Sure. Don't care about these cards. We have to be careful about Restless Cottage too, exiling a Phlage. Non-creature spells you control. Non-creature spells you cast from exile have Convoke. Okay, that's pretty good. At the beginning of your pre-combat main phase, you may discard a card. If you do, exile top 2 cards of your library, then choose one of them. You may play that card. Thinking about just exiling this with Emperor right away. And then that spins. Then they would spend their turn using the Restless Cottage to kill my Emperor. And I think I'd be pretty happy with that. Or could just Verdict here. Yeah, just 4 mana removal spell. Oh no, they're gonna duress me. Maybe they'll take the narrative. I mean, I'm guessing they want Wandering Emperor? Okay. Well, we're definitely going to kill this. The only problem now is them using the cottage to exile the Phlage. Guess they're not going to do that though. Oh wow. What is their last card? I feel like they have something. I mean, we're definitely playing this, right? Before they get an attack with the cottage. How do you beat this? They can't. Alright, that was a close one because we almost, I mean, we pretty much gave them the first game by keeping that one lander. But GG's. Alright, probably, I don't know what we're playing against actually. We'll see. Steam Vents. You know what? I'm going to Steam Vents untapped. I don't mind playing Drago. Sure. Let's see, we're playing against Wizards. I'm gonna shock here for the Invert Polarity. Maybe we can finally win one of these coin flips. I haven't won very many of them. I'm gonna cycle this. Put a land in my graveyard. Good for Phlage. Yeah, that's fine. You have all the lands in the world. All the cards, not lands. I don't know what I'm saying. Alright, here we go. Give it to me. Thank you. My wizard. Although getting the Expressive Iteration might have been nicer. I'm gonna take a Wrath. I'll play the Thundering Falls because I can still hold up the Reprieve. Well, Reprieve's not that good here then. Right, there goes my wizard. I'll Reprieve the iteration. Just getting too much value. That's pretty good, I think.
I'm known to keep up the pace.
I mean, I'm sure this this mage is gonna hit me pretty hard here. Most likely will kill Teferi. Let's try to take it. Come on. Oh, we won 2 in a row. That is so lucky. Well, now I have a blocker. Yeah, okay. That is some huge value, though. Alright, well, Teferi dies anyway. After all that. Does he guy again? Probably. I mean, they have this Reckless Charge with Flashback. I think this is the play now. I'm gonna, instead of playing the Phlage, I'm gonna hold up the Polarity. Because if I can just get them down to no more creatures, then we can just take over the game pretty easily. Like, winning another flip here would be insane.
Trust me, no time for a break.
I might hold on to Iteration, actually. Want to be able to invert Polarity, and I can have Galvanic Discharge as well. Can I take this Treasure Cruise? Alright, this would be the insane. Oh my god, I flipped it. That I would concede too. We won 3 those flips in a row. That's crazy. Alright, so we're playing against just wizards. I mean, I like Verdicts. I like Dovin's Veto. I could bring in Rest in Peace, but I don't think it's necessary. I mean, Divine Purge pretty much hits everything. I mean, I think all this shit's good. I'm just gonna cut some of these slow cards. Maybe I'm bringing in too much shit. Maybe I'll just run 2 Emperors. Honestly, don't think I need this many Invert Polarities either. Actually, Reprieve, like, their spells are pretty cheap. Invert Polarity was pretty good for me last game, though. We'll try this. I mean, we we took their treasure cruise, which is, it doesn't get any better than that. We'd make 11. This hand looks good. You know, I would like an untapped red source on my first turn. Should know they're going to be beating us up on their second turn. All right, no untapped red land for me. It was the opposite. All right, Symmetry Sage, destroy us. I mean, I'm gonna do this now. Even if I'll Wrath if they just play one drop next turn. That's not a 1-drop. Well, I'm probably gonna have to Wrath here. This is where Tune the Narrative actually is pretty good. That kind of saved me, that Tune. Opponent can't believe that they're looking at my graveyard. What is Tune the Narrative? I just don't want them to have any more wizards. Yet they keep getting them. Just trying to keep the board clear. Eventually, I want their hand to be all spells, and yeah, no more wizards to play. Now, perfect time for Galvanic Iteration. Well, this card did a lot of work before. And it's in a pretty good spot now. This Den is actually going to be a problem. Yeah, I didn't want to touch it, but sure. They probably don't want to play into the Invert Polarity after that first game. Okay, well there's an answer to Den. But I can't really do anything here. I mean, I could Wrath and get rid of these 2 1/1s, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm assuming they have a... Well, maybe it is. They probably have a bunch of pump spells right now. And I might be forced to use this Galvanic Discharge. Okay. I'll take another hit. Obviously, you can't let them do this to me forever. Kind of hoping they use the Den. Or they just play Gigantha and I Invert Polarity. And I get it. That would be the best case scenario. Alright. I don't want to get, like, crazy low. So I guess they're waiting on me to make a move. Which we will. You should activate Din in response. That's what I would do here. Phlage would have been so good. All right, give it to me. Can I win another one? They're going to be so pissed. All right, I deserve to lose that one. I definitely deserve to lose that one. All right, how about no more lands? Opponent has a full stack of cards over here. I think I'm gonna veto this. They gotta be sitting on all pump spells, right? Oh, here comes a treasure cruise. No, I should have waited for the treasure cruise. Alright, surely you find a wizard. It's sad how we're gonna lose this game. Sheesh. Another land. That's terrible. I mean, they didn't really find a wizard, I guess. Yeah, that's fine. Biggest problem is going to be if they're just sitting on a bunch of counter spells. Which, there's a good chance they are. Alright. See how many pump spells they have here. I might just be dead to burn. They probably have a ton of burn. Just a couple more Wizards Lightning. Yeah, that was the first one they played. And they're going to Treacher Cruise again. Still think we're probably dead here. Land, perfect. Another land, perfect. All right. I mean, when you rip like 5 lands, 6 lands in a row, what can you do? Yeah. I mean, opponent does need to draw more cards, that's for sure. I don't want to bring in a Rest in Peace, though, because I feel like I have to take out my Phlage. I mean, I can't not get rid of Slick Shy here, even though I'm probably dead. Oh, I can pay for the Spell Pierce. How many Spell Pierces do you have? Do you have another one? Alright, I'll do it. Alright, well, Treasure Cruise destroyed me there. Bring back the Reprieves, because that's pretty good against Treasure Cruise. Actually, just might cut to the narrative. God, I can't get rid of this card. It's too good. I'll just cut an iteration. Alright, come on, deck. The amount of lands we drew there was pretty unfortunate. Looks okay. I mean, it looks like we can tread water for a little bit. And I'm gonna play around Spell Pierce and exile this thing. I mean, they could definitely have Spell Pierce here. So we'll do it on their upkeep. You know, if I really wanted to be if I really cared about exiling this, I could have exiled one of these white cards from my hand, but it doesn't seem very good. Wish I had a Expressive Iteration. I mean, we don't have double white for these cards either. Last time we got in trouble for countering the iteration when they had enough stuff in their graveyard to treasure cruise. Alright, give me a white. Or just give me another card that's double white. That's good. That's really good. I mean, if I just draw a white source, I think I have a good chance of winning. I should probably go to full control here. At least I could bluff a removal spell. Thank you. They just played Giganta here. I'll still play Wandering Emperor, but I would just plus. You have Spell Pierce. Alright, iteration's good. Play another iteration. I want this. Put the Reprieve back. I mean, maybe I could have kept the Reprieve, maybe. We might just die here, to be honest. Why did they shock for that land? They have so many lands. Alright, let's go for it. Otawara, sure. Wish I had another land. Another flame, that's pretty good. Now this is where they treasure cruise and take over the game. Yeah, they're already going through their graveyard. I mean, I guess I should have brought in Rest in Peace. Because these treasure cruises has wrecked me every single game. Just absolutely wrecked me. Play another wizard. Can't even hold up Dovin's Veto because my mana is awkward. They can definitely like pump this. Or double Wizard Lightning my Phlage. I guess that's not too bad. Imagine if I had the Veto there. Play Giganta. What do we do? I feel like there's a pretty good chance that they have a Spell Pierce. I pretty much have to go quick here because if they find another treasure cruise, I don't think we can get through another one. I mean, I do have a Veto, I guess. Okay. Oh man, I wish they would have played another wizard there. Filling back up the graveyard. This den is a problem. Big problem. And a Wizard's Lightning. I mean, that's a lot of damage. It's 9 damage. As much as I hate using this, I think I want to. And it puts another card in my graveyard. That's like the important thing here. And now we can Phlage. I think it's pretty hard for them to get rid of this card once it's on the battlefield. I mean, they had to kill it with double Wizard's Lightning last time. Alright, don't have Spell Pierce? Or not Spell Pierce, Treasure Cruise? Oh no, they have Treasure Cruise. They're going through their graveyard again. Fuck me. I mean, I guess they could have... Flame does 5 damage. So they'd have to flame in something else. Yeah, take your time. Take your time, bruh. Weed McLovin. That's a late soul guide lantern. Did they have to exile a card? Like they exiled their own card? I should have iteration first in case they activate Den and block and then have like a removal spell. Yeah, should have. Even though it didn't matter, I should have definitely used Expressive Iteration first. Ooh. Well, we know how good Invert Polarity has been for us. The first game when we took their treasure cruise. I would love to do that again. Alright, how many Spell Pierce do you have? Give it to me. No. Alright, this is a lethal attack. I probably shouldn't even have countered that. Alright, GG's. I probably should have waited to see if they could kill the Phlage and then use the Invert Polarity on something that would kill it. Close games. GG's.